Guy I worked alongside for 7 years, and he's apparently not the person I thought he was.
Hello everybody, and welcome once again to another episode of The Junkyard News.
Videos uploaded by The Junkyard News are helped in part by viewers just like you. You can show your support for this channel by clicking the thumbs up, sharing our videos. Don't want to miss a video or a story? Make sure to check us out and like us on Facebook at The Junkyard News.
This video was intended to inform and educate the public.
And in today's video news story, we have a police officer who just pled guilty to some unthinkable charges. Now, a former school resource officer who is already accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a student pleaded guilty to a separate charge on Monday, September 23rd. Now, according to the district attorney, 35-year-old Steven Rosales pled guilty to and was convicted on 3 counts of acts against a family pet, which is a felony. Now, counts 4 and 5, which concerned filming and publishing these acts against a family pet, were dismissed, but read into the record for sentencing. Now, he faces a maximum possible sentence of 9 years of initial confinement and then 9 years of extended supervision, although they are just seeking 5 years. Now, it's said that law enforcement officers have earned a tremendous amount of respect within our communities, said District Attorney Toney. When they break that trust, it's heartbreaking, but they will be held accountable, just like any other person. Thankfully, this defendant doesn't represent the incredible law enforcement officers across our great state and country that risk their lives every day to keep us safe. Now, Steven Rosales was charged with 5 felony counts related to acts against a family pet. During the investigation, though, investigators found evidence related to the crimes while looking into the misconduct case involving a student. That case involves 3 felony accusations of inappropriate conduct that took place while he was in his capacity as a school resource officer. He was with the department for 7 years, and according to officers, it's a shock to all of them. Now, prosecutors said that Officer Rosales exchanged explicit photos and more than 9,000 text messages with a student at the high school. The two met in his capacity as a school resource officer. Can somebody say grooming? Now, it is claimed that the student is now 18, but it is unclear when the text messages started if she was under 18 or not. Now, the school district said in a statement that they were troubled by the allegations in the complaint and are cooperating with law enforcement and prosecutors. Student safety and welfare is a top priority for them, they said, and we will continue to work together to ensure that the school district will be an exceptional place to learn for our students. Now, according to a criminal complaint, it was revealed that messages on his phone showed, and that he admitted to, performing certain acts on his dog. Investigators questioned the officer about the messages. The complaint states the alleged crimes he was texting about took place some time ago. He recalled 3 total incidents and said that he had watched these type of incidents on the internet involving dogs in the past. So here's a news clip about the article. This cop's not out of trouble yet. Like I said, he is still facing, even though he pled guilty to these acts against his family pet, he is still facing the charges regarding the student. And we'll have to keep you posted on that. But here's a news clip about the story. Be careful, people. You never know the character of any of the officers you meet on the streets. And the next video we show on this channel could involve you in the next one. Thanks again.
The guy I worked alongside for 7 years, and he's apparently not the person I thought he was.
And another one gone, and another one gone, another one bites the dust.
The 35-year-old pleaded guilty to charges he abused a family pet.
He still has another case that hasn't ended involving his work as a school resource officer and allegations he was inappropriate with a student. During that investigation, officers searched his phone and uncovered alarming texts that led to these bestiality charges.
If you're gonna spew into this.
A man who was supposed to uphold the law, now convicted of breaking it. Former Kewaskum police officer Steven Rosales admitting to troubling allegations of bestiality.
Ew.
In April, Rosales was charged in the case. Court documents explain the 35-year-old performed acts on his dog inside his Campbellsport home.
This is a high publicity case. He's in the spotlight already.
The abuse came to light as another investigation was taking place. Rosales previously worked as a school resource officer in Kewaskum. Prosecutors say during that time he had an inappropriate relationship with a student.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Investigators say he exchanged nearly 9,000 texts and explicit photos with an 18-year-old.
The guy I worked alongside for 7 years. And he's apparently not the person I thought he was.
It was during that investigation, officers uncovered text messages between Rosales and another person where he explained graphic accounts of sexually abusing his dog. Monday, he pleaded guilty to 3 of those charges. A man who once wore a uniform representing trust now wears one of a different kind.
The Fond du Lac County District Attorney says Rosales faces a maximum sentence of 9 years initial confinement and 9 years extended supervision. The DA is recommending the jail time is a maximum of 5 years. 2 charges concerned with filming and publishing bestiality were dismissed